Hi, welcome to Game Fish and Parks. My name is Shayla Larson. I'm the R3 and Relevancy Manager. We have a lot of big ticket items here at Game Fish and Parks, and we're excited to have you on the team. Our department thrives off of our 4 strategic pillars, which is habitat and access, customer service, operational excellence, and asset management. So with that being said, R3 is not only important in our agency, but nationwide as well. Well, what is R3 and Relevancy? Well, let me tell you. R3 stands for Recruitment, Retention, and Reactivation, and is a priority of most state agencies around the nation. Recruitment focuses on gaining interest from new users. Retention revolves around engaging new and existing users to stay active in the outdoors. And reactivation is driven by engaging users who have lapsed due to various reasons. However, the 4th R is relevancy. And to our agency, relevancy means that we don't necessarily do more things. Instead, it means investigating ways that we can evolve our existing educational events, policies, outreach to underserved populations, public lands and fisheries, and so much more. The ORAM model, which stands for Outdoor Recreation Adaptation Model, showcases the path taken to engage in the outdoors. When recruiting users, we build awareness, interest, and offer them opportunities to try outdoor activities. However, in past years, a piece that needed much more focus was building a bridge for users to decide to continue. This comes with continued support, not only from us as a staff, but from the outdoor community in general at a grassroots level. Once a user becomes more comfortable, they can continue without support. If users lapse, reactivation works by circling around to the key needs for retention. Well, now that we know what R3 is, let's hear from our staff and see how R3 affects their work in their everyday.
So my name is Austin Norton. I'm a wildlife conservation officer for the South Dakota Game Fish and Parks out of Webster, South Dakota, northeast part of the state. It actually means one word: opportunity. When I think of R3, recruitment, retention, reactivation, it all revolves around opportunity. Whether it's a new opportunity for somebody that we're recruiting into the sport, or an opportunity that might be given to somebody that we're reactivating. So it basically comes down to opportunity for me.
Mike Barnes, I'm the hatchery program administrator for the state, and I also manage McNinney Hatchery out in Spearfish. If we look at the hatchery system as a whole, like I said, everything that we do, fish production, is geared towards either keeping our anglers happy, which means if we have a quality product, we're going to be able to recruit people in, we're going to keep people, or if something happens and they fall away, they're going to want to get back into this sport. If they see the joy in other people's faces based on their experiences catching the product we produce and having them put in the places and at the times that fisheries managers request. So really, that's our whole, even before R3 was a word, hatchery staff have gotten that for as long as I've been working for the agency.
My name is Kyle Potter. I work in the Fort Pierre office and for all of Region Wildlife Division Region 2, and I'm an aquatic habitat and access biologist. So recruitment, retention, and reactivation, it is what I believe everyone who likes the outdoors should be doing. Be it with me and my 3 children at home, trying to get them involved with the outdoors, be it hunting, camping, fishing, all those outdoor recreation activities. Day-to-day basis at work, it might be helping with kids fishing events, on an organized school group doing kids fishing events, or it might be me on a day-to-day basis with my job. I spend a lot of time. The number one question that we get in the fisheries world is, where can I go fishing? Where can I go hunting? Especially for a new person, a person that doesn't go hunting and fishing all the time. And that's what I try to do a lot of in my position. I improve and work with communities and state agencies and such to build fishing access points.
Silke Kibama, wildlife biologist. I simply put, I collect information on species that we don't normally hunt or fish. To me, it means trying to provide like the information or resources and encourage people to still go outdoors and hunt and fish. to maintain that part of our outdoor heritage. It's not something I think about on a daily basis, really, honestly, at all. But when you learn or think back to the history of conservation, hunters were some of the first people that filled some of the roles that I do, recovering species that are about to go extinct, collecting that information and working to get them back in the landscape. Kind of also, a lot of times we categorize things, we like to put things in different classes, separate them, but people who hunt and fish don't just like to go out and harvest. They like, not everybody, but they like the experience. They like the whole.
My name is Lucas Zilverberg, and I'm a private lands habitat biologist. For habitat for our wildlife on private lands, well, when we think about our public areas, it's typically surrounded by public land or private land. So when we have private land surrounding public land, well, you can't just have an island of public land. You got to have surrounding habitat that's going to make these other areas special too. So being able to work with landowners and being able to create projects and help them out with habitat management, whether it's, even a couple acre pollinator plot, just, marginal land, being able to help them and get them in the right program, really pays dividends for our R3 program.
My name is Jim Noble, and I am a GIS program specialist here in Pierre at the Joe Foss Building. So there's lots of products like Public Hunt Atlas that we have that make things a little easier, show people where the hunting land is and what program it's a part of and how to get there, and just make things a little bit more accessible for folks. And just think about that we've got like a broad audience, many different ages, many different backgrounds and things like that. So simplifying things I think is really important. You really hit the head of the nail there. I think we're all wildlife people here. We get really excited about our jobs and excited about science, but most people, the science isn't all that important to them, right? So making things digestible and understandable is really, really important. It's an important skill.
My name's Clint Whitley, naturalist at the Rapid City Outdoor Campus. 3 is, and I start with connecting. I connect with people, then I inspire them and give them the knowledge that they need, then support them, continue on holding their hand through the process of here's a little access, here's a little gear, here's a little how to use that gear, here's how to process this deer, and so on. And then the last step is we've created sportsmen's, or my less formal term for that is we've created monsters. And I've heard that multiple times from various participants is you created a monster. I am now buying gear. I am buying every tag I can get. I am buying a fishing license. I am scouting for ducks. I am doing this and that. So to me, the R3 structure is giving some solid resources and things to give a backbone to what has been done.
Jody Moats, park manager at Adams Homestead and Nature Preserve. I want them to bring their passion for the outdoors to work. And I think if you bring your passion to work and you show how involved you are and why you love the outdoors and why you took this job in the first place, I think you will connect with people. And I think, like I said, the number one thing is recruitment. You got people out there that don't understand the outdoors, and that's why they probably don't do anything in the outdoors. They don't understand the concept of the hunting or the fishing, why it is important. And I think you just have to, for someone just starting, show those people your passion. And when you show them your passion, it's very, it just keeps going.
Well, I think the big thing is they're the ones that are enjoying the resource. They're the ones that are out there doing what they love, and we get the opportunity to help them enjoy that.
It's all about the people. It's not about, I mean, with us, hatchery system, you think you're just producing fish, but at the end of the day, it's all about the people that are going to use it. And that's like really the whole focus has to be on customer satisfaction and awareness of our customers, just like any other business.
To me, it's just because you're sitting behind an office job, maybe in the Foss building, or working at a park booth entrance, or whatever job that you may be working at. I think everyone wears the same hat to try to get people active in hunting and fishing. I think that, again, with shooting sports as well, I think everyone can take an active role, because you're going to be wearing the game and fish hat on and off the job. So people will come up to you and start asking you questions. How do I hunt? How do I fish? You may not be the most knowledgeable on hunting and fishing and asking these questions or answering these questions, but find somebody in the department or in the know on how to answer these questions and help get people get into fishing and hunting activities. So